y'all, I like pulled my wig off of my head in front of I don't know how many people. Jennifer here again, and I'm back to share with you guys 4 ways that I style my twist. I hope you guys are inspired and you get some ideas. So here goes. What we have here is I do keep my twist every other night. I sleep on flexi rods to keep my twist stretched out. If I don't, they will kind of retreat a little bit. So the flexi rods keep them stretched out, but I know you guys already know that a lot of people sleep on these. So we're just going to take these out, fluff them up. Coming on down. We're just gonna fluff these out, and they're not mini twists. Like I know there's I never do the tiny twist. My hair what's it called? My hair tangles too badly for that. So I don't like, they're small enough to style, but they're not too small. Like there's probably 5 or 6 twists in each of the 4 sections. In the back there's only 3. So I just kind of shake them down, see what they're looking like. The first style that I'm going to do is my go-to style. This is the one I wear the most, especially with it being as hot as it is right now. Is my infamous bun right on top of my head. So what we're going to do is basically the only way for me to do this is to bend over. I usually just like do it upside down. So, I'm gonna do the best I can to get it on camera, but you guys get the gist. And I know a lot of people do different things, but I kind of just bring them all through like this. Pull the piece to the back, and then I fluff it out like so. It's never the same every single time. I try to pull it tight, but it's never like the same every single time. It always comes up looking different. But basically I try to just, and y'all see my little tiny twist still going strong here in the back. We're just gonna pin these up like so. They are not ready to come out and play yet. Here's the other one on this side. They're not quite ready to come out yet. So we're just gonna pin those up, and then now I'm just pulling out the longer twist in the back, and I'm just pulling them through the ponytail holder to make it tighter and so that they're not sticking out in the back. Sometimes I want it to sit higher, and so I'll just put some pins in it just to make it hold shape, like however many it takes. I just keep putting them in until it stays. Please disregard the phone. I'll call you back. So I just keep putting them in. And then, of course, y'all see my edges looking crazy. So just gonna slick those down a little bit. I'm not into the baby hair trend at the moment. I don't have baby hair, I don't think. I just try to slick this down as best I can. Call it a day. And then Flick this side down. And then that's it. You guys, you probably won't see a baby hair tutorial from me ever, like. Next hairstyle is what I like to call the messy ponytail. We're just gonna gently and basically I just take all of my twists and turn to the side a little bit, and I just kind of pull them to the back like so. I need to use this mirror, sorry. I prefer to keep the part in the middle for me just because that's where I part my hair. And I'll just take a hair tie and loosely tie it up in the back. I can't see from this angle, so I hope I'm doing it right. And I don't do it too tight. And then I just kind of pull the hair out. And then hairpins are your best friend. Just as long as they don't fly anywhere. Okay, so what I'll do is if I want to, I might style the front somehow, but like basically just manipulating it with pins. Put up the baby twist. And just manipulate your ponytail until it's at a point that you like. This next hairstyle is my favorite new fun hairstyle so far. I've been just dying to try this style, and I went to the hair store to buy the hair, and they were out of the particular hair that I wanted to like do the style with, and I was gonna go pay to get it done, and then like I'm at home, I'm playing around in the mirror, and like I realized I could do the style. I think that's why it's my favorite right now, and I'm so excited about it because I was like buying the weave, or I went out in search of the weave, couldn't find it, got home and realized I can do it with my real hair. So and I know you guys are familiar with this one.
But have you seen it done with natural twists?
I'm gonna do 2 large twists going down the side of my head. I don't know. So here we go. So I'm basically just gonna do 2 large twists. Let me, feeling a little dry there. Just oiling my scalp. So got a lot of bobby pins of all sizes right here. big pins, little pins. I also have the tiny black rubber bands to help me out and to tame them. You'll see what these are for in a moment. Alright, so I think that's everything I should show you guys. Alright, so here we go. Right. The first time I did this style, my braids were my twists were lopsided kinda, so I gotta be careful here to keep them congruent. So here we go. Okay, and I am using the large rubber bands for this one, like the regular protective styling one, just because y'all know I'm about that protected hair life. I don't play. Safety first. And then even if they do come out like a little funny, that's why I got all these hairpins over here. Like if a twist is trying to stick out, I just bobby pin it down. And then a twist, or I don't need to do that just yet, but my goal right now is to keep them even, because if I don't pay attention, they will come out not even. And just to be honest, y'all probably know me by now. Like, I probably wouldn't care. But for filming purposes, because I'm taping this, I do want them to be as even as possible. But if this was like a regular day and I was just heading out, they would just be lopsided and I wouldn't care. Because it's just who I am as a person. Can't care about everything. Or you can't stress about everything. Alright, so this one's a little bigger or smaller than the other. I want it to be about the same. And I'm making this face because the left side, like in one of those earlier videos, I talked to you guys about how my hair is like 3 different textures with regards to tightness of curl. So sometimes like a part can, I'm not going to do this really tight because I just don't want to put that much pressure on it. So sometimes I'll do this and one side might seem like thicker than the other. Like I think my left side is thicker than my right side. But like even like last time I did this side was like longer. Now this side's like, I don't know, whatever. So now, so we have our twist. We have our big twist done. If I wasn't moving so much, these would stay, but. Alright, so we have the 2 twists done. You can always just like leave the house like this, but I want mine to be a little more tamed. So I am going to take this and just like twist the twists around one another. And then like as I go down, what I'm going to do is take one of the tiny rubber bands and just I want like them to be a little more like together, so I'm just putting them around like that 1 or 2 times, maybe 3. Oops. Just depends. So I get to this side, I'm gonna put it on here again like so, and this is because of course like my twists are different lengths kind of, so I mean if sometimes I'm okay with them just flopping out everywhere, other times I want them to be together. So like today I want them to be together. So then when I get to the end, I'm just going to continue twisting it all the way down. And then once again, if you want like the little flyaways, like for example I got a little twist right here, smaller one that's like sticking out, that's why I got 1,000 bobby pins over here, just to tuck it in. And so now it's like nice and smooth. Okay, so now we're gonna move over to this side. I'm just gonna twist it down. Like today it's like smoother, like some days it's not this smooth, so that's why, yeah, like some days it's like pieces are flying away, and I'm just prepared with rubber bands and bobby pins. So just twisting it on down. And so here we go. One's coming out. You gotta watch out. You don't want them to get twined up in there. I'll have to, like, you for sure cut these out, for sure. This gets twined in your hair, you cut this out. It's like 10 billion of them in a pack for $1, so no loss, no loss. And I usually only do it 2 times, just because, like, I don't know. I don't think that 3 times is necessary. It's just like twice, and then I'll twist the rest of the way. But see how I got a little one right here that's kind of trying to come out, so I gotta find another rubber band. My oil's trying to waste. So here we go. Three times because it's closer to the end. And then just twist. And then twist. Like last time I did this style, the left side was like, this side was shorter than this side. Now this side seems a little bit longer. So I don't know. It's just weird. And then I think they're even, or from here it looks even. It's not even. Don't laugh at me, please. I got another piece that's kind of sticking out, like right here where there's like a bump. That's why I got my bobby pins ready to just kind of chuck it down. Last hairstyle that I'm going to do is a variation of this one, but just with small buns in the back. So basically all I'm going to do is just take each of our ponytails, I guess, and twirl them into a bun. So if you do your little French braids, I'm sorry, if you do your French twists, I guess, on either side. But then let's say you want more of a tamed look for work. You can just twist them up and put them into two buns in the back. Now my buns right now are not even, so we're fixing that. And it looks like I'll be able to do this one with just 4 large bobby pins. So if I were going to work, or if I wanted a more tamed look, like if I wanted to wear, if I wanted to keep my ponytails, but I wanted more of a tamed look, or if I was going to work or in some more professional setting, I would just put them into 2 buns on either side. And then I have a nice, sleek, professional look. And to be honest with you, I think I actually like this better than I do the weave, because the weave would be bulkier. Like if I had extensions in my hair, it would be a lot bulkier and it would be a little bit harder to do this. So I kind of like having it using my real hair right now. Okay guys, those are my 4 hairstyle. You know, if you watched my 2016 hair goals video, I'm getting better. If you watched my 2016 hair goals video, you know that in that video, one of my major goals was to do my hair in more styles. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on What Lies Beneath the Weave. To be honest, I haven't worn weave in a while. I haven't worn weave since the beginning of February.
That's February. I was pretty much all of February. March, April, May. This is June now.
So I haven't worn weave for about 4.5 months, and I'm shocked. This is the longest I've gone without wearing weave in 7 years. About making videos and making goals, they help you to hold yourself accountable. Like a friend of mine over brunch, he said, "Jen, do you remember when you pulled your wig off that get together?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? That
never happened, Jamal."
Our other good friends had to get together at her house, and I had been wearing a wig that entire weekend. I was itching like crazy. Like, y'all gotta understand, like this, well, I know y'all can bite, you can see, like this is a lot of hair to put under a wig. Like, I wanted it off, I wanted it gone. And so I think she said, "Well, you're at home, go ahead and take it off." And so like I don't know, like something about the way she said it, I like pulled my wig off of my head in front of I don't know how many people. And y'all, that was the last time I wore that wig. And look, as I reflect on it now, I think that might have been a turning point for me. Like, I think that might have been a turning point for me in the wigs / weave wearing, you know, in that realm. I look forward to wearing weave at some point again in the future. Like, I gotta put some weave in at some point, otherwise I'm gonna have to change the name of my channel. What am I gonna do? What lies beneath the weave? What weave? You know?